Hi all, you should see my setup here. My phone is on always woman pads and the box of I keep in this box jewelry. It's funny how we set up for how I was setting up for the filming. Silence. Do you enjoy the silence, or do you embrace the silence? There are the people there there are the people that when they're silent they hear noise, and when they're silent they also hear the sounds, but it's not that loud. Somebody is comfortable in being silent, somebody is not. I'm comfortable in being silent. I love to be silent. I will never forget the day when I was meditating. That was, let's say, 7 years ago. And I already mentioned somewhere, I think in my blog post, I might find and leave the link below if you want to read it about this experience. So I was meditating, and for the first time I heard a silence. It was the beginning of my meditation journey, and I was like, oh my god, wow, silence, so beautiful. And in that meditation I realized that I was yelling at my parents, at my sister, that I was yelling. My temper was I had a temper. I think that is how you say I had a temper. And since that, after I left the meditation, I never yelled at anyone. Not yelling at them, but them being overwhelmed, angry, frustrated. And since that day I started just to accept for what it is. There are the only people that hear nothing are the deaf people. If you're silent, let's say you're silent and you hear the noise, you hear the voice, do this, do that after meditation, let's say, you need to act upon that idea. Distractions. People like to distract themselves because they're not comfortable in their silent state. People like to entertain themselves at all times. Television, radio, music, going for a shopping, going out, going to meeting friends, playing video games. People don't like to spend the time only with themselves and be quiet because they're afraid of what they might hear. You need to be comfortable in your own skin. I remember a day, I don't know, have you heard about that? It's I think they call that a salt tank. So basically it's like that much water, and there is a ratio, there's a lot of salt in that I don't know, 20 centimeters high water in a tank. So I don't know what's the purpose of this. I completely forgot. But I'll never forget. It was so I entered. You're floating on this water. You're floating on this water. You're not sinking down. You're floating, and it's in a tank. They close you, and you hear nothing. You hear only drops here and there, here and there. And you can hear your stomach, you can hear I heard my blood flow, I heard my organs, I heard my heart beating. It was, wow, amazing. I think that's the purpose of this, but it was really a unique experience. And if you have a chance, I believe there is something like that in every biggest city, so go and do that for yourself. It's also, I think, detoxing your body. I don't really know. I remember. I forgot. So yes, and the silence speaks also. It is okay to be relationships. It is okay to be silent for a day or two, but anything more than that is sign that the person you're dating with is not serious about you, but there is something going on. Maybe lack of indecision, let's say, maybe indecision. I like to be silent. If you keep silent, that might irritate some people, but if you're silent, your silence there is a gap between the actual thing happened, let's say some situation, and you responding to that. You need to be silent for some time to think about how you're going to respond. There is a saying that when you're silent, God can speak to you. So you need to remain silent or calm, or you need to stop for some time and then ask for, I don't know, guidance or something. So yeah, being silent is people like to talk. People like to talk. They just want to talk. I like to listen them. I learn so much from listening other people, from being quiet and listening either YouTube videos, people talking on a phone, meeting with people, sitting by the table and listening them, just listening and observing. That's why we got the 2 ears and 1 mouth. So keep quiet and Yeah, I think you can learn so much from being silent and just observing, listening, and learning. Okay, what do you think about that? What do you think about that? Please let me know. Bye. See you next time.